Hi guys, welcome to Fulton Street Beats. If you caught my video yesterday, you'll know about this beautiful, gorgeous LP guitar by Brandon's Custom Guitar. And I'm still a little bit speechless about it because I honestly am just so happy with this guitar and these P90s. And I have a set of vintage P90s over here. I've used them in a few things, but what's different about these P90s is the vintage ones aren't wax potted. They do have microphonic feedback. Where these, obviously, they have no microphonic feedback, and I mean at all, and they sound so beautiful, so warm, and I can't say enough about the playability of this guitar. Now, with these P90s, it does just about anything you want it to do. It's not the heaviest guitar in the world, but I mean it's a great rock and roll guitar. But what I've been discovering playing around, and I put up a video last night, but I took it down because it really didn't give a really good example of the articulation of this guitar. It's just a beautiful, and the action is so low, and I haven't even polished the frets yet. I haven't gone. I mean, I set it up a little bit and made sure I didn't have any fret buzz. I did have one high fret, and it's not that. And I wasn't. For those of you who don't know, if you have a high fret, make sure you tap it down to make sure that that's why it's, you don't want to file your frets if it just a tap down will make it go back into where it should, and that's exactly what it was. And I'm thinking that was due to, like we said before, the big temperature differences when they're getting shipped, especially when it's been well below zero. The neck is perfect. I didn't have to touch it. The action was near perfect. I mean, it's an outstanding guitar. And the more I look at it, the more I love it. It's beautiful, and it's me. It's the color I love. The playability is amazing. The tone, and I don't have the equipment, the right equipment for you guys to capture the proper tone of this guitar, but it's beautiful. I just built a Guitar Kit World 7-string up here, jazz guitar. It's also got a beautiful tone for jazz, but I'm just horsing around with a little backing track on this. And guys, I'm a horrible guitar player, but this makes you want to play notes you normally wouldn't play, being a horrible guitar player. And it's just, I don't know. I can't say enough about it. It's my favorite guitar. You guys know what my favorite guitar was. It was the Gem that I have so much money into. And that's also a beautiful playing guitar and very articulate. But honestly, the aura that comes off this thing and the tone that goes to the ears, to my ears, and sound is subjective. The tone that goes to my ears is incredible. The frets on this thing this is the best. This is the best out of the box frets. It's the best frets I've ever had on a guitar. Period. And so whoever's doing Brandon's work, and they are done overseas, whoever's doing the work over there is taking time to do these guitars correctly. So they deserve props too. Tuners, we would think that tuners would be junk, right? That's what we would think. We would think that the tuners, well, something needs to be upgraded on this guitar. It would have to be the tuners. You'd be mistaken. Once again, these tuners are better than any high-end tuners that I have on some of my builds over here. They are simply very responsive, very crisp. They get in tune very quickly. It even came with good strings. I tuned this thing up last night after stretching the strings and grabbed it this morning. It's in tune. I mean, it's in tune and it's beautiful. It might, maybe I'm a little out, but my ears aren't telling it. Here's those tuners, by the way. You guys want to see? Beautiful tuners. See that? There's the headstock. Of course, logo list. Bone nut. Very well done. Just so well done. how low that actually is. Isn't that something? It plays like butter. The frets aren't polished. There's some kind of coating over them, I believe, to keep them from tarnishing. Still not polished. I still haven't peeled the plastic off the pick guard yet. I love those. Everything about this guitar is so freaking beautiful. I love it. So let's do a little backing track. Bear with me because I suck. We'll do a little backing track here and see, exactly. Well, I'm gonna hear how it sounds. I know already, but it's just beautiful. So I want to see if maybe my hearing has changed since last night. But I think it's quite amazing. So let me move this out of the way here. So there you have it. Just a nice, beautiful playing guitar, and I'm digging it. I really am. It's just beautiful. And we could go through the whole spiel, and we can go through the switches. It just works nice, and I hope you guys can appreciate just how beautiful this guitar is. And that's people want 360s of this thing. I thought maybe we could stare at it all day long for sure. I mean, it's just that incredible. Yeah, it's a little smudged on the back. I've been cleaning it, but see, we still got the plastic on the back and everything. And the cavity covers on the back are really nice too. And this, so you know, if you order these, the cavity covers are turned over. So if it looks like they're not uneven, well, they are, because they put the protective film on the inside so they're not scratched up on you. So your job is to take them off, flip them over, peel off the plastic, put your screws in. They do that to protect them. Another nice touch. These Soap Bar P90s. Man, I love them. I really love them. We'll get to some heavier demos shortly, but I thought you guys would like an update on what, now that I've spent, a day with it and really got to, and honestly, as soon as I put it in my hands, it's just one of those things, what your go-to is going to be. This is it. This is my go-to now. This is my, and the problem is I love it so much. I don't want to use it all the time, but at the same time, it's that nice where I probably will be. So I'm probably going to be a little anal about it, but it's one of those ones where you get a scratch or ding and you're going to go, no, but oh well, such is life, right? All right, guys, check out Brandon's Custom Shop. Now, just so you know, I wanted to be clear in the last video I did. I got this guitar on sale. They're all out of these ones, and this has, as you can see, the more pointy style horn. The newer ones, the newer models, his new models are a little bit more rounded on the horn. So they have this model, but it's a little more rounded on the horn, same color and everything. But they're more money, guys. The guitars they're three something. Some of them come with cases. So this one I actually purchased the case separately, but it was still well below $300. I think it was $289 if I remember right, with a case, beautiful case, sitting back here like a tweed style form-fitted case. Is beautiful. And yeah, I can't say enough. I will definitely be getting more guitars from him because, well, this one just proved it to me. And there's a lot that are selling out, and it's a good thing. I mean, he's got a good thing, so I'm not surprised. So the naysayers out there's a few channels who harped on his guitars. I say a few. There was one channel that harped on, a big channel that harped on his guitars, that like come down hard on his guitars without even having one in their hand or ever seeing one in person. So basically, they went to a picture and they go, "This is junk. This is junk," and it was just like a horrible thing to do. And this channel, and I know a lot of you already know who it is. He's up Gibson's ass. Um, they he makes a living bashing other people's shit. You know what I mean? Not literal shit, but he makes a living doing that. That's what he does. He goes in and he'll find like people's listings on Reverb or eBay and try to pick them apart. And he's just, you got no life if you're doing that. And I wish the worst for him. I really do, because that's what you deserve to do that. You're a poor human being. And I say that because I like everybody and I love all kinds of channels, and we can agree to disagree. But when you go in and you're just bashing people that you don't know, and you've never had one of their products in your hands, you should just shut your mouth. It's that simple. Because I'm sure one of these days someone's going to shut it for you. So anyhow, with that attitude, that high and mighty attitude you got, somebody needs to knock the chip off your shoulder. And it's one of these guys got a lot of money, but not a lot of ass to back it up. One of those type of people. So anyhow, I want to get that out of my system. A lot of people, I don't know why people follow. I do know why people follow him. I do know why people follow him, because it's the diehards that also have chips on their shoulders and big egos. But yeah, I subscribed to his channel for a while until I figured out what it was about, and I immediately was like, nope, I'm out. You're a douchebag. And that was it. So I'm not naming names. I don't do that. But I know a lot of you already know who it is. And so anyhow, this is an awesome guitar from what appears to be, as far as I can tell, a awesome seller. From what I can tell. Don't know him, but he delivered on a product that made me extremely happy. And this is why I give this review on this guitar. And I only can speak for the service that I got. And my service was good. And I had screw ups with UPS with it getting here, and that wasn't on him. He did what he was supposed to do. So, cool guitar. Awesome guitar. Probably my favorite now, believe it or not. By the way, full-size pot in this, plug-and-play wiring. Good wiring, full-size pot, amazing frets, amazing setup, amazing tuner. Everything stays in tune. There is no weak links in this. Amazing sounding pickups, solid switch, very positive, very nice buttons, not cheap-ass buttons. Nothing on this guitar screams cheapness. It all screams high quality, and I dig it. And I thank you for watching Fulton Street Beats, and I hope you'll hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thanks for watching.